astronomically low cost for creating the index of 120 terabytes of data was $25. That was for, what was it, 1.2 million Lambda executions. Now there is a free tier, so I think that's why it was so low, but nevertheless, it blew us away. I had to go back and look at the bill a few times and go, was that really the cost? Which then obviously led me on to the second experiment, which was also very, very low. So the cost of running 1,000 servers for 10 hours, although the numbers sort of fluctuated as we stopped doing the filtering job, was actually, because they were spot purchased, we got a 70% reduction in cost. So they were, I think they were R4X large servers, but they actually cost us, looking back at the bill, and again I had to double check it, $187. And I think we were paying about 3 cents an hour, and then only 33 cents an hour, something like that. So I kept requesting more. I kept ringing up the support, can we have more? Can we have more? Because I wanted to see how far we could push it. And I must admit, we did experiment a few times, and we killed Elasticsearch many times. But that's where the Amazon Elasticsearch service was really handy. We spun up a really large, what was it? We used 136 hours of R4 4X large over the 10 hours. So I can't remember how many servers I put in there, but we just expanded the cluster until we kind of found we could hit it about that hard, and then we went for the full job. But that only cost us $237 for the 10 hours that we were at that cluster size, and then we scaled it back down to the one that runs the archive today. So there's loads. I mean, when you're doing a big data processing this big, there's lots of numbers we can pull out. I think the thing for me, I was reading a book the other day, and it talked about the infinite compute power of the cloud. And it is, for us, we can, as long as you let us have it, then essentially we can just keep throwing machines at problems. But the one that I've sort of been reflecting on as past life, running data centers and NetApps and having a limited storage, is I don't worry about storage anymore. We just keep throwing data at it. I think the archive has grown by 30 terabytes in the last year, but it doesn't matter. Our fidelity of archives is better. We can go deeper. And yeah, it's this whole concept. I can throw 120 terabytes of data into S3 in Ireland and have it automatically appear in London as a backup, and then I can actually then make it go somewhere else into Glacier, and it's this capability that means I run a very small DevOps team to manage some really, really large data sets. I mean, I think the hits we get on the UK Government Web Archive, which is mainly Google and Baidu and all the crawlers, it's about 70 million hits a month. Which we average, we take away all of those. I think we get about 500 million users a month using the service. A lot of the UK government website, when sites are taken out, they actually redirect through to the archive automatically. There's lots of government departments that are all merged over the years into gov.uk. So all of those sites, they're all in there, and people are still using them and through our service. Recently, we're chatting to the Welsh government, and that's another contract we've just recently won, and they were saying that since we launched the full-text search across the UK National Archives, their actual requests to their archiving service had dropped because people could find stuff through the platform. So yeah, there's many stats, and there's been sort of many successes, and yeah, there's lots of more exciting ideas that I want to try and play with and see. And I think that's the thing, you can just play. You can have these moonshot ideas that you sort of throw out there, and if they don't work, you haven't actually spent very much money. The whole concept of running 1.2 million functions and it only costing $25 is a bit crazy.